Well. We are here on a Saturday, just hanging out, having a little bit of fun, and seeing what we can find inside the many lottery, the many lottery type packs that exist. Hope is that we can have some sweet pulls. The reality is we've been on kind of a heater, so I'm not sure. Sorry, I was late. There was the webcam for opening wasn't working. Like there was just, I don't know what was going on. What's up, Adam? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I have a couple of products today. I figured I'm about to list some of the cards I don't want to keep up for sale. And so I might as well open the other packs I have laying around. One of these days, we're going to have a sick Pokemon opening. I think we're going to alternate. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie 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 doo. Had a Valentine's Day celebration last night. A little slow today. Little tired today. It was a long night. Overserved myself. You know how it happens, boys. Now I got bowling tonight. That's going to be rough. Just try to keep it together. What's up, Zeniston? I see you on Twitch. Shout out everyone over on Rumble. Drinks with CBC. I've been mainlining CBC all day. And it's not happening. It's not happening. I don't know why. She swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. But we are doing what we can here. I suppose we can get going here. Final Fantasy MTG was the first cards I ever bought since 5th edition. Rumble isn't loading? Seems to be fine to me. There's always like a weird like first couple minutes on Rumble. I usually just do the countdown thing. And that seems to kind of fix it. Going to a Lord of the Rings bar tonight. Oh, that's cool. Lord of the Rings bar. That is cool. Let's see what we got. We've got a couple of Lorwyn Eclipse bundle boxes. We've got a Lorwyn Eclipse collector's box. Remember, I'm giving one away to a channel follower. Let's put that over there so I don't open the wrong one. Let's see here. Let's start with Lorwyn Eclipsed. I think that's a good spot to start. They had a Balrog come out of the wall. Whoa. That's very cool. Let's get going with this. What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here, Unsleeved Media. You may recognize me from my million other channels, but this is my gaming channel where it's mostly Magic the Gathering, but also Pokemon and gaming news focused. And so I hope you enjoy the ride. Big part of what I do is cracking packs, trying to find Value Town. Now, Lorwyn Eclipsed has a lot of value in it. Now, these Lorwyn Eclipsed collector's boxes are something like $350. By the way, again, I'm giving one away at this time to a channel subscriber or follower, so make sure you do that. More details on that coming up. But there's 12 packs in here. If you do the math, it's about $25 a pack. It's actually bonkers, the price of it. But, you know, there's value in here. And I thought, well, why don't we crack? The dream is always to break even, right? Or to make money on the box. That's extremely rare to make money on a box these days, but let's see what we got. All right, so let's go straight into the packs. 12 packs of High Society of Hopes and Dreams. Is there a Bloom Tender Fracture Foil? Is there a Moon Shadow Fracture Foil or Selfless Safe Right? I don't know. But I do know that I brought a garbage can this time so that I have a place to put all the trash. And the camera should be focused better now. And it looks like it is. Whoa, we didn't have a land? Oh, we have this Eclipse Boggart. Uncommon. Then we go to the land. High Perfect Morcant. We have Puka's Covenant. Champion of the Clashin. A Gleneldra Guardian. A beautiful Harmonized Crescendo to end that pack. Now, I will get prices wrong occasionally. Feel free to correct me in the chat or in the comment section. I do the best I can, but you know, famously, I missed like a $90 Painter Servant last week. So box ended up even better than I had hoped. But I am due for a dud. Eclipse Kithkin, this thing, very, very cool card. Personify, Omni Changeling. We have the beautiful Swamp, full art. Harmonized Crescendo again. Oft Nabbed Goat. Winnowing. Shadow Urchin. And a beautiful Sig's Command. The commands are very, very strong and limited. They're almost worth splashing, at least in my opinion. I mostly just play, I mostly just play a beautiful Scarecrow token on the back there. I mostly play, also a random Sig Wanderbrine Shield. That's strange. Dual-sided. I wonder, I feel like I find these extra cards once in a while on the top, and I don't know why they're there. I'm sure there's a reason that people who have been in the game more recently know, but I'm also showing the uncommons now because people wanted to see those. So thought left. I read the comments. Deep Channel Duelist. Bolweir Aggressor. I like playing Giants in Limited. It's fun. Forest. We've got Taster of Wares. Aberrant Return. Another Sig's Command. Oh, this box may be... We might be in some trouble on this box. And Raise the Evermore. This box is starting out with a thud. At this point now, I'll take, please, anything. You know, the Gleneldra Showcase would be a nice pull. Definitely a nice pull, but we could use a little bit of energy here. Eclipse Flamekin, Goatnap, Noggle the Mind, Bark of Doran, Beautiful Plains, Tristan's Command, a Dread Tiller, a beautiful Twilight Diviner, non-foil, Celestial Reunion, Mythic Rare, a foil winnowing and the art card, which they threw in for value. I guess I don't care much about it. How about hexing? How about anything right now? Basically, this has been I was definitely due for a bad box because I've opened, I don't know what order I've uploaded these in, but I have opened some incredible, like at least two of them, at least two of the boxes that I broke down afterwards, we made money on. And then one, we were really close to breaking even. So essentially the cards were free. Gnarlbark Elm. All right, we're into that. Forest Love. Champions of the Perfect. Jubilation. This is why you don't, this is why you, here's a Rimfire Torque and a beautiful Brigade's Command. This is why it's never really pays to crack packs, but I like to do it. And fortunately, I have a YouTube channel, so that helps offset a little bit of it. Offset the cost. The channel is not currently monetized, but it will be one day. And, live streaming brings a little bit of revenue in, so it helps make things a little less painful. Definitely needs a lot of help in these last 7 packs. Chomping the Changeling, Seer, Illusion Spinners. And we have the Plains, Saproling Nursery. Anti-Ool Curse Wretch. A beautiful non-foil Temple Garden. Ashling Rekindled. And a Scuzzback Scrounger. I don't know. This one's this is the first MTG opening that I felt a little nervous about. Like most of them we've been hitting a lot of value, $30 here, $40 there, $25 here. So thus far unless I missed something, this one's been rough. Squawk-Roaster, Noggle, Puka's Eye, Gleamer Gifter, Mountain, a Gloom Ripper, Impulsivity, High Perfect Morcant again, and a beautiful Full Art Emptiness. Beautiful card. I've opened enough beautiful cards. I need some that are worth a few dollars. In Morningtide's Light. Otherwise, this one will be bad. We have a plant token. I knew the rest of this case that I bought was going to be, because the first couple I opened were so crazy that just the way it shakes out, you end up with, there's definitely a lot of playables in here that will add to my collection, so that's cool. That's a bit of a cope. Ashling's Command. Rainslick Cops. I've been calling it Corpse. That's not right. Collective Inferno. Dream Harvest. And, Glen Eldra. High Guardian. This one is a good pull. I believe maybe card number 383. It's not the crazy one. It's not the crazy one, but it's foil and it's mythic. I'm going to say that's probably not a bad pull. Not a bad pull. Probably a few bucks. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, wait, I got to sleeve it. I don't know for sure what that card's worth, but I'm sure that it's worth a few bucks, being that it's a playable and that it's full art and foil and mythic. There we go. All right, so maybe... Okay, maybe things are turning around. We need to finish strong. We need to fit, you know, we need to finish real strong. I'll have to look up that card's value, but I think it's not a bad one. Darkness Descends, Burden Stoneback, Blooming Defense, Deep Channel Duelist, our land. A beautiful foil, Chronicle of Victory. Taster of Wares, Spine Rock Tyrant, and a foil Kin Binding. I don't know. I don't know, boys. I don't know. We got one good pull, but I don't think that's paying for the box. It's not even the most rare version of that card. But again, you can't, you know, money is something you think about because these things are so dang expensive, but it can't be the only thing you care about. Beautiful island. Rating Schemes, Eventide Shadow, Endblaze Epiphany, great card. Flirtawing Nuisance, and a Sonar Innovative First Year. Let us see here. 2 packs left. We need... This box is cooked, but we could... There's still a chance. I mean, what about a Bloom Tender? Just a random $400 card. It could be there. It could be there just waiting for us. No? Could be there. Thankfully, we have another box. Wickersmith's Tool. And again, there's a whole bunch of probably $5 or $10 cards that when I go back through the box later. Grub Storied Matriarch. Oh, beautiful Wanderwine Prophets. Beautiful card. Last pack. All right, let's hope. Ugh. All right, maybe it's good luck that I almost knocked the camera over. We got that Fairy Token. We got that Ashling Rhinebond. What the heck? What's happening with this pack? So there's Ashling Rhinebond, and then there's a beautiful Overgrown Tomb randomly on the back. Double-sided. So I don't know if that means there won't be as many rares in this pack. Let's just go right to the land. Here we go. Gleneldra Guardians the pull, I guess, and Bristlebane Battler, and our Abundant Countryside, and a Gloom Ripper at the very end. That is that box. Not as crazy epic as it could be, but still a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you follow the channel or you subscribe and you leave a comment down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Wood says, oh, by the way, using the Rumble app, tip some Bitcoin. My favorite line of last week was the Black Meghan McCain. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That box was not great. I'm going to have to look for that card. That Gleneldra. I'm hoping that it's worth a few bucks. But that was, you know, that was the best example of why you don't buy these. I mean, if you wanted the $400 Bloom Tender, just buy it. You know? Now, to be fair, we did open one. We did open one in a box that'll be, I think, edited and uploaded soon. How's everyone's weekend going? I've been on an incredible run with the Magic pulls, the Lauren Eclipse boxes. So, you know, it's okay. It's okay to have one bad one, because if you take the average of everything, we're still doing just fine. And we've got, you know, all the cards we'll ever need probably from this set. Between the, I ordered some regular booster boxes too, so that, because some people are like, dude, can you not open the shit that I can't even buy? Which I understand. I totally understand that. Let's look up this Glen Eldra High Guardian. Card number 383. There it is. $12. Oh. $12 in foil. Not gonna save me. But not even worth the sleeve. Barely even worth a mog at the sleeve moment. Not even worth the mog at the sleeve moment. That's what happens sometimes. That's what happens sometimes. Doobie doobie doo. You avoided a seizure yesterday with emergency meds. Well, that's good. That is good. Just uploading this for my editors, and they're going to have their work to do to make that one interesting, because that was rough. Yeah, I'm not in the red on the collector's boxes. Yeah, that's for sure. That one wasn't great. But for the collector's boxes, there's not much. I mean, I got one more. Then I have a regular bundle, and I have some Pokemon cards. Ma, take the sleeve back. How was dinner with the wife last night? It was great. Tonight I have bowling, so we went out last night. Let's see. Let's just do the other Lauren Eclipse one, so we know we'll do all the Lauren Eclipse together. Actually, I'm not going to bounce back and forth between them, because this way we can just stay on the same vibe. Heart-shaped pizza, stay in and save money. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from Unsleeved Media, and, well, many other channels. If you're seeing this and you're not yet subscribed or following, please do. You know, I'm giving away a Lauren Eclipse collector's box valued at $400. I'm also going to open one on this video. And I would say I've opened 4 of these now, maybe 5. And I've been on an incredible heater. I had one kind of meh box before, but I'm definitely, like, I've had so many good boxes that I'm probably not in the red. And I'll know more because I'm listing all mine up now on TCG Player. So they'll all be up on TCG Player by the end of this weekend. And I'll definitely, besides the ones I'm keeping, I'll make probably 2/3 of my money back, which is incredible. And I get to share it with all of you. $25 a pack. Let's go. We need to find some big pulls here. You know, a Bloom Tender, Harmonized Crescendo, you know, Painter's Servant. There's a lot in this set. When you buy these collector boxes, basically they're for whales, both literally and figuratively. And so I like to open them up and share it with people. I'm just going to kind of breeze through the uncommons on this one. Last time I filmed, I went through the uncommons, and the pulls were not good, so we're going to mix it up this time, because everyone knows the pack can always change until you open it. Beautiful Lava Leaper, Curious Colossus, beautiful Adept Water Shaper, I really, really love this limited format. We'll have to see how things shape up, you know, with the new sets coming out. We've got Turtles coming out in March, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not a big fan of those sets because I find them to be immersion breaking, but I know a lot of people like them, and so who am I to, you know, I'm still going to open up the Turtle set. I'm going to open the collector's boxes, and we're going to have fun with it. And I'm going to play a lot of limited and sealed because those are my favorite formats, mostly because they involve opening up packs. Taster of Wares and a Brie of Clan Stoutarm. I think that's why I like limited so much, is because it combines opening up packs, which is my favorite thing to do, and playing the game, which is actually my second favorite thing to do. Nice foil Eclipse Boggart. All right. We got a Callous Cultivator here. Oft Nabbered Goat. I open a lot of these for being rare. They don't seem that rare. Champion of the Weird. Ashling's Command. And a Disruptor of Currents. Merfolk Wizard. Uh-oh, boys. Not starting out. Not starting out awesome. But it's only 2 packs. We stay positive here. If everyone watching right now leaves a like on the video, we're going to get a pull worth at least $100 in this box. I don't make the rules. That's just how it works. So if everyone hits like, it will happen. I just know it will. That's a power of positivity. Raise the Evermore, Subterfuge, Slumbering Walker, Dawnhand Dissident, and ooh, a Slippery Boggle. Beautiful card. When I say beautiful card, I mean womp womp womp. It's not a $100 card. Well, look, if everyone leaves a like, we're getting it. Like I'm just 100% sure. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Swamp. Beautiful foil Hallowed Fountain. That's a couple bucks. Massive Mysteries. Bristlebane Battler. Stupid Brie again. Oh, I love this card. Moonshadow, very, very cool card. In foil. It's not the showcase, or even, it's not the fracture foil. It's not the showcase. It's the full art, but that one is probably up 21 bucks. All right. Broke even on that pack. Between the Hallowed Fountain, we're headed the right way. Between the Hallowed Fountain and that Moonshadow, that's a break even pack, boys. We have the Tristan, and then we have an Ashling Rhinebound. I think when they're flip cards, they put them up here. Maybe that's what it is. I think one time I got like 2 Shocklands up there, which was crazy good. Yeah, because then there's less cards in the rear. Emptiness, Sinister Gnarlbark, Disruptor of Currents. All right. I feel like not everyone has hit the like button. That's why we haven't opened anything yet. We'll have to see if the TMNT set is any good. I know the Spider-Man set kind of flopped. I'm like, you know, and then Marvel. Like, I couldn't care less about Marvel. Marvel does not... But, you know, the Final Fantasy one was cool. I think Lord of the Rings was cool. Spinerock Tyrant. Very, very good card. Especially in Limited. Hard to beat that card. Aberrant Return. Sapperling Nursery. Morn Song. And another Champion of the Weird. Just right back in a... Oh, April O'Neil, I'm told, in the TMNT is black because, of course, that's what Wizards of the Crap does to everything. But you know what? I'm not going to let these woke weirdos take my favorite game from me. Fine, make her black. Fine. I will fight the culture war on everything else, but in this game, I'll fight it by just being here and not going away. Mirror Form, Springleaf Parade, Kin Binding, Mirror Form, Mythic, beautiful 1,000-Year Elixir. Again, I'm probably missing some pulls. Actually, I'm trying to remember that last box. Did I open a Chronicle of Victory? I think I did. I might have to go back because that's worth some money. I have to go back. I'm going to have to go look through that box. Here's a Plains. Endblaze Epiphany. Puka's Covenant. Brigade's Command. Another Sig. And a Champions of the Perfect. Mm-hmm. 3 packs left. 2 after this one. Whew. Getting nervous. That'll just mean not everyone hit the like button. Island. Curel. Belonging. Figure of Fable. This card is really fun and limited too. Shadow Urchin. And another Shadow Urchin. Oh no! Tree Folk. Come on, baby. Come on. We're due. Mountain. Champion. Lamentation. Scuzzback Scrounger. And a beautiful Emptiness. Followed by... Oh! Is it the one, though? Is it the one? Is it the showcase? We have opened this one up before. It's about $10. Not the one. Not the one. Last pack. Come on. Now only a Bloom Tender can save our day. Only a Bloom. We didn't even get any Shocklands. Maybe one. Slumbering Walker. Whiskersmith's Tools. Tristan Callous Cultivator, and a Collective Inferno. Well, that was that box. Not as amazing as they have been, but definitely when I go back through it later, there's going to be some good pulls in there. I just know it. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. I suspect somebody didn't leave a like because we didn't hit the $100 card, but maybe next time. That's why you tune in, right? So I waste the money and you don't have to. I hope you enjoyed. We'll talk to you again real soon. Did I open? I feel like I opened a Chronicle of Victory showcase. Overgrown Tomb. I feel like I did. Oh, Chronicle of Victory. I did open a Chronicle of Victory, but it wasn't a showcase. Okay. Okay. Well, of course not. I still have got plenty of possibilities left. Plenty of possibilities left. Is the unsleeved media photo from 15 years ago? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Yeah, probably should update that, huh? Need a fatter guy on there. Need the fat with a beard or with a gray beard. Definitely have to update that. Definitely have to update that one. And this time we brought the garbage can over so we don't have to pile up all this crap. Let's mix it up. Let's go to the Lore and Eclipse bundle box. Let's go to the Lore and Eclipse bundle box. Because this is something like people can actually obtain. How am I going to get through bowling tonight? I don't know. I got no energy, boys. Somehow I have to stay awake for another 4 hours until bowling starts. Once I'm there and I start, the blood starts getting, flowing, then things can get a little, then I'm fine. All right, so let's go with the bundle box. You can still get lots of good pulls. Still get lots of good pulls. And it's a lot easier to break even. Let's do that one. What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here, Unsleeved Media, with a Lorwyn Eclipsed bundle box. I heard you guys on all the collector's boxes and that you wanted to see some more regular product open. So I bought a case of regular booster boxes and some bundles because these are actually what people can obtain. The $400 collector's boxes, they're a thing. Maybe somebody buys one and they hope and they pray and they hope they get a crazy pull. But this is what most people will buy. Regular booster pack. Inside the fat pack, they'll always be known as fat packs to me. These things used to have crazy good value. You used to get a magazine, you used to get a novel. If you actually look back at the series, I have a series on my channel called Opening Fat Packs Through History, where I opened every single one that was ever made. And boy, they used to just be so much better. But what's nice is you get a little, well, that box isn't any good, but this box you get to store your cards in. They're a lot easier to open these days. I'll give them that. This inside, they even got rid of the little box. There used to be a little box in there that you could store tokens in and stuff. Then they got the die. And then one thing I thought is cool that they do, the land packs. You used to get that in here too. These are just clear white paper packs, but wait, I don't know what's going on in here. Wait, they're not just land? There's a rare in this one. What's in here? I think I threw those out before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I don't know what's in there. Did I throw out something that had value? What's in here? Yeah, there's a foil kin binding, and they're all foil full arts, or there's a bunch of foil full arts, I should say. Okay. Value? I don't know. But living the dream is breaking even by. Here's a close up of the spin down. Pretty nice. These have gotten a lot bigger. Of all the, everything else that Magic has done has gotten cheaper, but the spin downs are nice. A little promo card in there. Got our elf token. Now you'll notice what's different about these packs from the collector's boxes is that, not every card's foil. Which doesn't matter. A foil card does not make it more powerful. Does the same thing non-foil cards do. Bristlebrain Outrider. Oh, and we got a Temple Garden right away in the first pack. That used to be a good thing. Shocklines used to be a good thing to pull. Now they've been printed into oblivion. But still, one of the better ones. One of the better cards I could have opened there. Top half. Top half. Upper crust. Shadow Urchin. And a foil rare of Champions of the Perfect. Doobie doobie doo. I do like the tokens in this set. I think they're pretty cool. I suppose we should do the uncommons. People like to at least see the uncommons. String Slinger, Virulent Emissary, Nightmare Sower. We've got a Morn Song Aria as our rare. We have a double rare pack with Champion of the Path, and then a foil Blightrot. Okay, not too shabby. If you like the design of the older cards, a game I can recommend you check out is Sorcery. I have an unboxing on the channel. I think goes live. It'll probably be live by the time you see this. And it's got like the old card vibe. Iron Shield Elf, the Clachan Festival, Sonar Innovative First Year, and a Chomping Changeling foil, and a Plains. All right, we still got a nice pile of packs left. What we're looking for is a Bitter Bloom Bearer or a Bloom Tender or, you know, a Painter's Servant, or, I mean, there's still good cards you can pull. Goat Nap, Boggart Mischief. We got a rare is a Hexing Squelcher, Burning Curiosity, and a Goblin Token. Do 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 do. You know, it's you know. Well, that's weird. Oh, that's a double-sided card. I'm like, why is that card upside? There's an upside down card in the pack. Let's see here. Hovel Hurler, Kith Keeper, Eclipse Realms, and a Vinebred Brawler, and a Brigid. Open a million of them. Definitely some first pickable cards here. If you were doing draft. Literally the worst thing you can do is just open packs. It's the worst way to spend your money. But it's like, everyone makes fun of it, but everyone does it. The people that like talk about, oh, I just buy singles. Nah, you buy packs. I see you buying packs. We all see you buying packs. Another Sonar. And then a Champion of the Path. A Merfolk token. Oh, I only buy singles. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Are there some people out there? Yes. Commander players, even they buy packs. They say they don't, but I've seen them buy them. Champion of the Path, a foil Impolite Entrance, Full Art Mountain. I really think Wizards on the full art lands, like, it was a huge selling point for, what was it, Return to Zendikar? Or the Zen, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember what, I think it was Zendikar when they brought back the full art lands. And like, everyone went bananas buying it just for the full arts. And even the land packs and fat packs were selling for a few bucks. And now they're just, everything's full art. They should go back to whiteboarded. Something like unique. All right, last pack. What will we get? Boy, I'm hoping we get some poppers here. I'm gonna need some poppers for bowling tonight to make sure I have energy. Raiding Schemes is our rare, and a Shadow Urchin, and a foil Mischievous Sneakling, and a Kithkin token. Well, I don't think that fat pack's going to cost us $0. But lots of good cards in there. And if you're deck building, you know, obviously you need some of the less exciting cards to actually build your decks. And, you know, if you don't go crazy, like if you want to open a lot of booster packs, then buy a booster box. But, you know, a bundle box is still good if you can get it at a fair price. Obviously at MSRP, don't overpay for anything in Magic the Gathering right now. It's similar to Pokemon. You don't want to overpay. You don't want to pay over MSRP for Pokemon either, because it's absolutely bonkers, the price. So, well, hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. If you haven't yet, subscribe or follow down below. We'll talk to you again real soon. Upload that. I've got one more collector's edition box, but should we do the Pokemon next instead? Should we try to mix it up, or do we brute force into a good opening? Do we just brute force into it? It's the last one I own. I'm not buying any more. Not buying any more Lorwyn product. And, you know, I have enough. I've basically got the full set. And, you know, Turtles comes out in 3 weeks, so got to save money for that. If you draft, it's not that bad instead of cracking those packs just for the fix. Yeah, true. Reload from the last checkpoint. I got the fever, boys. I've got these two Pokemon booster boxes too, a Phantasmal Flames and a Mega Evolutions. Might as well play scratch offs to go to the casino. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The Night Manager on Amazon Prime is a good movie. I feel like I've seen that. Maybe not. Or it was on my list, maybe. It was on my list, I think, to check out. We'll do the last collector's box, and then we'll do the Pokemon boxes. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Might as well just, then I can close the window where I have the prices, and hopefully, you get a moment. Hopefully, I've already opened the two most expensive cards in the set. Live on stream. So there's that. I mean, I've already peaked. I peaked too soon. But might as well go for it, because then I can just sell everything, put the cards I want to sell up for sale, and then reset for Turtles. Turtle. What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from Unsleeved Media. This with my final Lorwyn Eclipse collector's box from the case. That's it. I'm not buying anymore. I'm done with it until Turtles. Turtles comes out, I think, in March, in early March or late March. I can't remember. But no more Lorwyn Eclipsed. We have opened all that we can open. Although I do have some regular Lorwyn Eclipse booster boxes to show you, because people ask, hey, can you open some regular stuff that like actual people could actually get instead of, you know, these $400 monstrosities? And I agree with that. And so I ordered a case of that, but then that will be the end. But this is the last collector's box. If everybody likes the video right now, we will pull a $100 or more card. I just know it. If everyone does, it is undeniable. There's just, it has to happen. So if everyone leaves a like on the video, whoop, I'll tip my camera over. We will open a $100 card. It's not even up for debate. Like, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of like whether or not everyone participates or not. My last 12 packs of Lorwyn Eclipse collectors. But should I have kept it, opened it in a few years? Yep. Probably would have been more interesting then. But I'm jonesing to build my collection back up. So let's just get right after it. Because that's what we're going to do. And since everyone liked the video, we know that we're going to have an epic pull in here. Like, we know that. It's not up for debate. So let's go to the uncommons here. Moonlit. We'll just kind of breeze through those. Get ourselves to the land. Island. Lava Leaper. Subterfuge. Sonar again. I feel like I open a million of those. Hexing Squelcher. And a very beautiful Kinsair Sentry. And a Kithkin token. Some of those tokens can hold value. Not those though. Not that one. At least I don't think so. Where did I put that box? Did I throw it out? I did. After every box that I open, like I'll take them upstairs later, and while I'm watching TV, I'll go through them and find all the like good cards that I missed or cards that I want for my deck or whatever the case may be. And the cards that I want to sell, I'll pull out of there. And there, sell them on TCG Player. All right, here we go. All right. Doran, Besieged of Time, Belonging, a beautiful Gloom Ripper, Grub, Brigid. I've opened a million of those. I don't think I've opened that particular version yet. And an art card. More like a fart card, am I right? And the most important thing to remember when you're opening these cards is, you know, they're meant to play the game. I know that there are collectors out there that just collect, you know, but the most important thing to remember is, you know, you can actually play the game with them, which is, you know, the purpose of it all. Ashling Rekindled, Off-Nabbed Goat, Champions of the Clatchin, Glen Eldra Guardian. Beautiful card, not the crazy one. Oh, wait, nope, that's not the one. That's not the one. There, Meek Attack is a good card that you might want to pull, but not that version. It's still a nice card, probably worth a few bucks, but not the $60 one. I almost prematurely mod again. I almost prematurely mod. I would have to send Ma back. We don't want to do that. You know, she's a busy woman. Nice Hallowed Fountain. It's not a bad pull. Foil. A beautiful Moon Shadow. That is definitely a chase rare. It's a mythic technically. Not the craziest, but a $21 card. Not bad. And a foil Lava Leaper. Worth a sleeve? Absolutely. Later. I put it aside enough. Endblaze Epiphany, very solid card. Splashable and limited too. Grave Venerations, Goliath Daydreamer, Winnowing. I always think of Charlie Sheen with that card. Spry and Mighty, and our Elf token. Do me in the bathroom. Remember that? That was on American Dad, I think. Lots of opportunities still left. I feel like my case of these were extremely front loaded. The pulls were insane there for a while. Foil Vibrance, Dread Tiller, Twilight Diviner, Collective Inferno. Oh, there's a nice card. Would I say Ma get the sleeve? Meh. But $25. That's two $25 cards. So we're clawing our way. We're clawing our way. Clawing our way. Definitely clawing our way back here, boys. Man, how many of these Champion of the Clashins have I opened? Sodden-Verdure, very nice card. Dream Harvest. Vibrance. And a Moon Song Aria. I miss those. Oh, there's a random Painter Servant, random $70 cards. Where are those? Come back to me. Rating Schemers, Lamentation, Endblaze Epiphany, Flitterwing Nuance or Nuisance, yeah, Nuisance, and Rating Schemes again. Oh boy. I don't know. Come on. Bloom Tender, Moonshadow, and Fractured Foil, Selfless Safe Right, Spine Rock Tyrant, Winnowing Fractured Foil. These would all be crazy cards. There's, half a dozen cards worth $100 or more. But obviously they're extremely rare for that reason. But, the old Flitterwing again. Reaper, King No More. Sig's Command. Meek Attack. This is a card that's a very good card, but also... Oh! Is that the... Wait. No. I don't think it is. Bloodline Bidding. Beautiful Mythic. I gotta check. Is it on here? Is Bloodline Bidding worth anything? Apparently not. What? It's so beautiful. I know the art doesn't really matter that much, but I just felt like, wow, that's, that's crazy. I thought that this would be worth something. I guess not. I don't want to spend too much time looking it up, but wait. Oh, it's $385. Wait, this is a good card. Isn't it? Bloodline Bidding, Fracture Foil is $70, but this is card number 385. So maybe not. It's only the Fractured Foil that's worth anything? Wow. So close. So close. Raspberries. Thought we had it, boys. Somebody must have forgot to leave a like on the video. Sig's Command. Elemental Spectacle. Mirror Mind Crown. The old Tristan and the Gloom Ripper. 2 packs left. Still a beautiful card. Still a beautiful card. Feeling like I shouldn't have opened this box. That's always the way it goes. Champion of the Path. Springleaf Parade, sorry. Kirill. Look at that. Regal Force. Doesn't even look real. All right, last pack. The kiss of death or the kiss of life? Let's see. Glenn Aldra's Answer. Eventide's Shadow. Rimfire Torque. Beautiful steam vents. I'll take that. And a Selfless Safe Right to end it. Beautiful pack. Beautiful cards. Love to have them in my collection. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe or follow down below. And we'll talk to you again real soon. Yeah, there's definitely some... There's a few bucks in that pack. Or in that box, but... They've all kind of been downhill since that first day. That first day, we were open like $500 in cards in the first box and like $400 in cards in the second box. And then... Again, I have to check, though. You know, I'm sure I've missed some. Surely I missed some. Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. Definitely some good sleevables in there. That Moonshadow foil's good. There was some value in that box. Definitely some value in that box. Sleevables indeed. We'll upload that. Now, the Polka crap. Where I'm going to grab some more water and then we're going to get into the Pokemons. Be right back. See you there, Bubba. Meow! I am back. Hey, Ruby. Did you see the deer outside? I heard you. What'd you bring me? Dooba dooba. Now, I've had about as bad a luck as humanly possible on Pokemon. Not only is it hard to find and expensive, but I can't find... I mean, I have not opened Diddly Dick. Diddly Dick. Nothing. Squat. Hey, Ruby. It has been nothing but pain. 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 So I'm due. Oh, baby, am I due. All right, that's the close the chapter on the... Watch out, Ruby, you're going to knock my camera over. All right. There is a $300 card in this set. Stop knocking my camera with your tail, Ruby Doobs. What do you got? Let me see. What's in your mouth? Let me see. What do you got? Come here. What do you got? Is that a dirty sock? What do you got? Come here. Yeah, it's a dirty sock. She loves my dirty socks. I don't know why, but they're one of her all-time favorite toys. Here's a thumb. Gonna go weld some stuff. Take it easy. Really, the reason I'm streaming today is I'm trying to just stay awake long enough to go to bowling. I'm coming straight home and going to bed. Straight to bed. All right. Mega Lucario, Mega Gardevoir. Something. We need something, boys. All right. It's hard to keep the energy up. Haven't bowling years. You should bowl. Tell me you bought another 10 boxes. Nope, I bought no more product. I mean, I have some left, but I'm not buying any more Lauren Eclipse except for regular booster boxes, which I bought a case of. Not buying any more Pokemon, and I'm not buying until new sets come out. So there's a new set in Pokemon in like February, March, and there's a new set in Magic in February, March, but I have like other sets, other stuff I want to open that's not Magic and Pokemon, like the One Piece set. That's a new TCG that's kind of popular. And so there's that. All right. What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from Unsleeved Media. Maybe the most unlucky guy on the planet opening Pokemon, but that's what I do. I open product on this channel. I also cover gaming news and things of that nature. So if you are inclined, you know, make sure you subscribe or follow the channel. And also, you know, if everybody likes the video, then we're going to pull a Mega Lucario. That's worth $300. That's just what's going to happen. You know? Shout out Brett Zeppelin. Appreciate the support. See you in chat. All right, here we go. We got our Bulbasaur. Right out of the pack. The promo's worth $13.50. We're already in. We made money. We haven't even opened any packs. We're rich. $13 right out of it. It doesn't get any better than that. Think about it. I should just not open any packs and just live in Value Town. Population me. Right? Now, with Pokemon, I just rip right to the rare because, you know, it's not, people aren't really tuning in to look at all the commons and uncommons. I will say I have enjoyed making, you know, trading card type content. Again, I know that some people are really offended by it. I don't know why, you know, I live in their minds rent free, but I definitely enjoy just vegging out a little bit while the world burns, you know, just being obsessed with overpriced cardboard for a little while, you know, that this is a good, you know, alternative to my news coverage and stuff. You know, my main channel is going to pass 2 million subscribers this week. And I have this little channel with like 140,000 dead subscribers that don't watch anymore and about 500 new ones. So, you know, in the grand scheme where I should be spending my time, I should be spending my time doom pilling more about what's going on in the world, but I gotta take a break. You know, an Ultra Ball. We have the Mega Absol in that one. Not the crazy rare is going to be Mega Lucario, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Venusaur, secret rare. There's too many damn secret rares in this set. Lily's Determination, full art, Mega Latias, Mega Kangaskhan. There's definitely some pulls to be had. I just haven't had any luck. I have not found any of them. But with each pack, I get closer. Each pack, I get closer. Someone in chat, oh, I know you. You're a member. I appreciate you. I really appreciate everything you do. Your kind words. Thank you. Because of cancer, most people mocked me for grieving, but your kindness kept me afloat. Oh, your cat. Yes, I remember that conversation. We just talked about cat treats in the members Discord. See, if you go to the quartering.com and quartering.com/join, you can talk to me directly and I can give you cat treat recommendations. I mean, that's what it's really all about. Yveltal. There's so many secret rares, like I won't even know. I always have to like double check each pack. Now, I don't play, I talked about this before, I don't play Pokemon IRL, but I do play it online. So I save the, people always ask me, what do you do with those because each physical pack comes with a digital pack. I actually use those to play the game. A lot of people, like a lot of streamers, give them out, which I understand would get people to tune in, but I don't, I play the game. Ooh, Mega Mawile. Not quite the secret rare that we needed, but let's just get we got to get a chase card here. We got to get something. I'm dupe. I mean, I've been doing good with my magic openings, and even sorcery. I did good on that box that I opened. I went back and I had a couple $100 worth of cards in there. But Pokemon eludes me. Mostly because you're paying double what the box is worth. And the secondary market of the singles just isn't there. People ask, what do you do with the duplicates? Well, you can have duplicates in your deck. You can have multiples of a single card in your deck, but also I sell them. Beautiful Night Stretcher. Secret rare, of course. Worthless, also, of course. Because they printed it to oblivion. Yeah, a big part of, like, a lot of people don't understand the economics of, like, opening up cards and stuff. I have to sell the ones that are really worth a lot of money to help, buy more packs to do more content. Oh, I thought it was, I thought it was a Mega Kangaskhan, but it is not. So, like, people ask, what do you do with that Bloom Tender that you opened? That's $400. I sold it immediately. Because if I want to play, I don't need the special shiny foil edition. I'll play with the $5 version, And Mega Gardevoir EX, it's the right card. It's the right card, but not the right variant. So, yeah, the crazy, I don't keep the crazy 4, 5. All they do is generally go down in value anyway. And, whoa, that's really cool looking. Another secret rare that the Vulpix like that is worth some money. That Night Stretcher was $5, by the way. That's about as good as it gets for me in Pokemon these days. That's about as good of a pull as I'm getting in Pokemon. one day maybe I'll do a video like, how can you afford to do all this? Well, first of all, this is funded by, I have a 2 million subscriber channel that funds this. And second of all, anything that you open of value, you basically have to sell. I can't keep it unless I really, really want it. So basically selling back, like when I open Magic, if I get half my money back and then maybe I make $100 from ad revenue from the video, like I'm pretty close to breaking even. And I can just keep opening up boxes infinitely. That's the goal. Another beautiful Delibird. I've been getting these a lot. So people say like, Pokemon I'm noticing probably not going to, never going to deliver with value like that. But Magic does, if I'm smart. And there was a time when Mega Manatech, there was a time when my Magic the Gathering openings would average 30, 40,000 views. So if it gets back there, those 30, 40,000 views, you make $100 maybe, you open some good cards, you're only losing like a third of the money. Now you start averaging 100,000 views per video. Now you can open up videos all you want. And if you know anything about how businesses run, this is one thing a lot of the people that are obsessed with me, and they're like, oh my God, look at all the money he's losing. I'm not losing any money. Hey guys, I know you're going to stream about this. I'm not losing any money. This is called investing. Learn how businesses work. Learn what a write-off is. Can't open up cards for your business if you don't buy the cards. It's kind of the most important investment you can make. Most people, either they don't understand that or they purposely pretend they don't understand that. And they're like, oh my God, look at all the packs he's opening. He's wasting all this money. Am I though? Am I though? Or are you coping? Full art. Mega. So close. There is a version of this worth $100. There is a version of this worth $100. Just not this one. Boy, how many times do I say that? How many times have I said that? $2 million subs and $100 ad revenue is worthless. I'm not talking about ad revenue on my main channel, boy. Talking about it on the gaming channel. Ad revenue on my main channel is many hundreds of dollars per video. Sometimes thousands. Depends how they do. So I guess what I'm saying is I can afford to buy some children's card games every once in a while. All right. Ooh, Mystery Garden. It's a nice looking card. At least I could say I'm opening up a couple cards that I haven't already opened. Let's see here. I try to make my unboxings kind of more of just this place to hang out. I read the comments later, and we're just, we're looking for that crazy pull. We're looking for that crazy moment, that crazy pull. I have a couple pulls back when I used to do this. Crazy pulls, videos that have millions of views. And you get lucky, you get a video like that, a couple million views on it. I mean, your channel grows. Mega came erupt. That's really, that's the mathematics of it. That's the finances of it for people that are curious. Yeah. Doesn't make sense to keep opening up Pokemon packs, but You hope to get that crazy pull, and then that's the pull that launches your channel. And then all your videos after that get more views, you make your money back, and you get to play the game. It's a way that I can financially justify playing card games. Yvedel. Getting down to the end. Getting down to the end here. Not any sleevables in this whole box. Well, I guess a $5 one should get a sleeve. Spiritomb foil Steelix. Nobody has more Steelixes than me. But let's see. Maybe we'll finish strong with a bang and that bang with that Phantasmal Flames. Mega Venusaur EX, not a secret rare. The Mega Venusaur EX, there is a version of that worth $120. That is not that version. We're just banking karma for that next box or next pack. That's all this is. You know, I'm just when the next Pokemon set comes out, or when the next Magic set, I think the next Magic set's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themed. We'll have some mega pulls. Oh, beautiful Shuckle. And I'm trying to store these cards in, like, I put them in tins with silica gel to try and keep them from bending, but they're still bending. So if anybody has, like, some advice on how to avoid that. Beautiful Spiritomb. Again, at least I will say this box, I'm getting a lot of different full arts that I haven't gotten before. It's felt like that I have been getting so many, like, I opened so many Steelixes, it's become a meme. Xerneas. All right, last pack. Come on. Power of the last pack. Here we go. You know it's going to be a Steelix. You just know it. Oh, it is an EX. All right, it is. Mega Latias. Not the crazy one, but a very nice pull. Now, join us next time to see if Jeremy ever opens a chase card. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe or follow if you haven't yet, and we'll talk to you again real soon. I don't know if Pokemon's going to stay around on this channel. Holy ballsack. It is legendarily bad. The value the EV is. Like, you know. Legendarily bad. But I'll go through everything I've opened and, you know, get half of my money back probably. And then hopefully at some point the channel gets monetized. It still hasn't been monetized. It's just waiting and waiting and waiting. That's why, like, I have a bunch of videos, like, ready to release, but I just, like, there's no point. You know what I mean? I've released maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 openings, and I'll probably chill until the channel gets monetized. You don't make much on videos that get 1,000 views. But I even did, I even had my editors, like, redux a couple of my more viral openings in hopes that they would go viral again? I don't know. How's everybody's weekend going? What is it? 4:30 now. Okay. And also the other part of the kind of the business plan is I'm moving all my gaming coverage from the quartering to Unsleeved Media, because it seems like all my gaming videos, they're still important to me, but they tank. And if you put up one stinker on the main channel, then it tanks everything. So the point is, like, why continue to, like, I still want to cover gaming, but my main viewers have basically said, hey, I don't I don't want to not cover it. And so I'll put it on Unsleeved Media, and the hope is that, it does well there because it's more gaming focused. Are you going to do a separate Unsleeved channel for Rumble? Yes. Once I get it like monetized, I'll move everything over, at least the new videos. Yeah. I just haven't had time. I'm trying to get ahead with all these product openings. The real like race is like, you got to get ahead on the product openings, sell all the cards before they bottom out, and then go back and, like, I finally got around today to like fixing the channel. To fix the I changed the home page, I changed the or the front page, put like the newer videos on there, all that kind of stuff. So that, some people are like, people come to the channel and it's not all videos that are 3 years old. It's all part of it. It's all part of it. Tomorrow we'll probably stream and do news. All right. Last box. I just also, kind of like to just chill. Oh no. Where? Oh, phew. I was doing topic research for the weekend, and I had to reboot my computer, and I had 4 stories ready for Monday that I'm going to record tomorrow, and I thought I lost my research, but I did not. All right, let's finish. Hey, Doc. Oh, Black Cat's here. That's got to be good luck. What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here, Unsleeved Media, or you might know me as the Quartering or the Jeremy Hambly channel or whatever. Well, this is my gaming channel, and I cover gaming news, trading card games. I also cover, and I also unbox trading card games. This is a box of Phantasmal Flames. It has some possible pulls of over $600 in this box. That's about it. It's basically all or nothing. There's a couple of $20 cards in there, but for the most part, it's $600 or nothing, or $400. There's a $600 version, a $400 version, and the rest of the set is, $4. Given what you pay for these boxes, hopefully, I have maybe the worst luck ever opening Pokemon cards, so hopefully that's going to turn around. If everybody leaves a like on this video, we're going to open a Mega Sharpedo EX worth $30. I'm not even going to say we're going to open the $600 card. The reason it's $600 is because nobody has it. So we go right to the rare in Pokemon packs. Vileplume. You know, Phantasmal Flames has been difficult to find. And when you can find it, you're paying scalper prices, which is, you know, Pokemon really has to fix. I know they have a new, here's Mega Diancie. I don't really know that Pokemon. I'm not up to on all the newest Pokemons. I know Charizard. That's what I want. I know they have got some more printing. Ambipom, very nice. They've got some new printing coming online, which should make it more available. But until then, you know, all the product seems to be getting scooped up by scalpers. You can't find nothing. Hey, I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you we were going to get a Mega Sharpedo EX, didn't I? There we go. Now that's the $3 version, not the $30 version, but you know, we won't nitpick. We won't nitpick too much. It's basically Charizard or nothing. And there's a Mega Sharpedo, a Mega Lopunny that's worth some bucks. Couple of Meowths, stuff like that. Miss Magius EX. Mispronouncing it, I'm sure. Will we need a sleeve? Will we need a sleeve? Boy, I hope so. Hey, Piplup. $12. I'm gonna sleeve it. I'm gonna say it's not a call mom for the sleeve card, but anything over $10, I say is a sleeve-worthy card. It's basically the third or fourth most expensive card in the set. So I'll take it. I feel like I opened that Rotom before. I have to go back and look at my cards. Toxtricity and a shitty. Sleeve it up, boys. I'll take it. That's how bad Pokemon's been running for me. But when it's all or nothing. Okay, so we have a Mega Lopunny EX. There is a version of this card worth $24, and this is not it. That's okay, though. Do. Genesect. Oh, I gotta make sure I keep him on the camera. I'm getting sloppy. All right. At least I get my digital pack, so I get to open 2 packs for the price of 1. Oh, we have a beautiful Battle Cage. Secret rare. Not anything to write home about financially. It's worth $2. But if you paid $2 for the pack, you're feeling pretty good. So, how many of you guys are playing Pokemon right now? Anybody? Does anybody? Should I even keep opening Pokemon cards? I definitely want this channel to be more than just Magic the Gathering, because there's slow periods in Magic. There's times where you want to take a break. There's lots of other, aspects of trading card games. It's important to know, even if these other games aren't as popular, it's important to, cover other trading card games so people know what's going on. Certainly, there's some new games out that I want to get a hold of. I think the One Piece, I've already opened up Sorcery, but there's One Piece, some other, I think One Piece is the new hot one. I can't be sure. Final Fantasy TCG was hot for a while. I really liked that. Those are like the highest quality cards I'd ever come across in my life. They were just really, really nice. Nice thick card stock, didn't bend. Maybe you're just want a place to hang out and you're not into cards. And I'm happy to provide that too. Palmot. Come on, Mega Charizard. I have a feeling we might find ourselves a Mega Charizard, but it's going to be the classic. There are versions of this worth X dollars, but this is not it. Mega Heracross, sorry. It's hard to read those. I wonder whatever happened in the Final Fantasy TCG. Like, is it still out there going? I opened some on the channel. Wow, that's very cool looking card. Another secret rare that unfortunately is not worth any money. Are there really? I mean, if every rare is a secret rare, then no rares are secret. I actually had a series on this channel called Empoleon EX. We're definitely cracking the EXs. That's for sure. That's 2 in a row. How about a Meowth? How about a Rom EX? One more. Give me one more sleevable. That would be fine. I got to set reasonable standards. Your standard can't be, I need the 1 in a million card or it's a failure. You know? Now, if you're hoping for content that's going to be very popular, that's what you want. You want to get lucky. You want to have the huge pull caught on camera, but that doesn't always happen. Moltres. There's a lot of people that, you know, used to be in the trading card games that followed me over to the quartering. Vileplume. And I'm hoping they'll find their way over to Unsleeved Media at some point. Help keep the channel afloat. Get some Yamper. Not a bad card. Not a good card. Just a card. A pretty card. But not the one. Vileplume again. Yeah, maybe we could do something with the cards, you know, do some signed cards for members on the channel or something like that. That's always nice. There's Whooper. This would be my last box of the stream. So these last packs, so about probably 5-ish minutes left. I'm hoping we can end with a bang. Not yet. Definitely not yet. Come on. We've got about, I don't know, 8 packs left. Oh, we have an EX or a full art in here. Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar EX. Golly. It's all Charizard or nothing, isn't it? Or Dawn. Dawn's a nice one. Full art trainer. Flygon. There's probably 1 EX left, maybe 2. Maybe 2. So maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, we've got Fire Energy. But this is not the Mega Charizard. Dang it. I I saw that it was an EX and I saw the fire and I was like, oh my God, are we gonna do it? Oh, nope. How about any Charizard at this point? Any Charizard. Any Charizard would be, any Charizard would do. Yeah, when the channel gets monetized, maybe we'll just do signed cards for members. People always like that. It's a good way to support the channel. Good way to offset the cost of cracking packs, too. Oh, boy. 4 packs left. This is it, boys. All right, we have an EX. It is a Mega Sharkpedo EX. Not the rare, not the super rare or secret rare. 2 packs left. Come on, Charizard. I know you're out there. I know you want to be found. This is like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. We need a golden ticket. Ambipom. 2 packs left. Come on. Come on, people now. Join on your brother, everybody. Gotta find a Charizard together right now. Charmeleon. It's kind of like Charizard. Palmoot. All right, last pack. Will we need a sleeve? Last pack. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. We will not need a sleeve. Wigglytuff and Moltres. Well, the search continues for a crazy pull in Pokemon Phantasmal Flames. I hope you enjoyed me wasting all this money. If you did, all I ever ask is that you subscribe to the channel or follow. And if you enjoyed, you know, come back next time and maybe we'll have a better pack. I hope you enjoyed and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right. That is the packs for today. Tomorrow, I'm going to come back and stream again, but we're going to do news. Maybe some gaming news. Gaming news on Unsleeved Media is nice because it doesn't cost me $200 to make the video. All I have to do is find the news and cover it. And that'll be good. Ah! Oh, what a mess. Everything falls apart. So we'll have a stream tomorrow where we do news. It'll be more of a standard quartering stream. I might do some gaming news for Unsleeved, but if I did, it would be just one video. I've got a bunch of Ice Riders getting roasted. I've got some good stuff, some funny stuff for this week keyed up, so that's good. Obviously, Sunday we'll find some news. You know, whatever news happens Sunday, we'll cover that too on stream. And hopefully it'll be, you know, just a place to hang out. It'll be probably be late afternoon tomorrow, like 3 Eastern, because I've got church and then brunch. So church, then brunch, then church, then brunch, then, you know, play with the dogs, and then I can work. So, you know, you got stuff around the house I got to do. So we'll do that. Nothing too spicy today, but I hope you had fun. If you did, we'll see you back tomorrow. Otherwise, regular news stream back on Monday at